Hey YNR fans, it's Allie, and this is my YNR chat vlog for Sunday, November 2nd, and happy belated Halloween. I wanted to start out by asking you guys, do you typically watch the show on TV when it airs, or do you watch it online? I don't have a TV, so I always watch it online at CBS.com, and if you do that, you probably notice that there are a lot of problems with their player. So if you are having trouble with the video on CBS.com, you can go to Fancast.com. I tried it out because the Tuesday show was not posted at CBS.com, and I was so angry because I don't like to miss any episodes. So I went to Fancast.com. Their player worked beautifully. They have all of the episodes there. So if you ever miss an episode, you can catch it online there too. So let's start out with the big Halloween party and our surprise secret host, which was Billy. I love Billy. He is so awesome, and he's such a troublemaker. I mean, he went to the effort of putting together this party with a guest list that he knew was going to be explosive, which I quite appreciate. So it was totally awesome. I really enjoyed the whole party, and I wanted to ask you guys, let's vote on who had the best costume, because I thought that Amber and Daniel were awesome. I mean, Amber had her leotard, she had her hair crimped, it was off to the one side in a ponytail. Daniel with his punk rock 80s hair, and that whole spandex like leotard outfit he was wearing was completely hilarious. I thought that they were the best dressed. I'm curious to know what you think, so feel free to leave a comment on that. I thought it was interesting that Kevin didn't dress up, and I think it's very kind of indicative of what's going on with him right now. Gianna was in her full Cupid gear, and Kevin was just there in a suit. I mean, something's up with him, we all know it, and I thought it was very interesting that he just chose not to dress up. But we also had Colleen as a witch, which I thought was terribly funny because I know most of you guys think that's exactly what she is, so it was very appropriate. We also had Chloe as the pregnant prom queen, which was so beautiful. I thought that was a really fantastic outfit as well. I mean, the whole intent of the party, as far as Billy was concerned, was to have a chance to get closer to Lily. He had been playing this whole anonymous internet dating thing, and he was going to reveal himself as the cute and funny internet guy to Lily, and unfortunately, Kane totally ruined that. The whole time, Lily was thinking of Kane, Kane was thinking of Lily. They started a conversation which caused Lily to want to completely leave the party and ruined Billy's plans. So, damn, you know, I was kind of looking forward to having Billy reveal himself, because I have to say, I would not blame Lily one little bit if she really wanted to kind of check out a relationship with Billy. I don't think it's such a bad thing. I'm still a Kane and Lily fan, but I think that Billy has got a lot of spark, a lot of fun, and I think that he would be the perfect person for her to kind of hook up with to start forgetting about Kane or trying to get back at Kane, or for whatever the reason is. I'm pro a Lily and Billy, even though I hate to say those words, union. I think it would be kind of fun. I don't even know, honestly, why Billy invited Kane to the party in the first place. He knew that that was going to be awkward for her. I mean, that couldn't have helped his case any. And having Chloe there, who wants Chloe there? So I have no idea why he invited them in the first place, but totally appreciated the party. And speaking of Chloe, what was up with her little dream about her being in bed with Billy? Or actually, it was a flashback. She was remembering a time when she and Billy were laying in bed, and they seemed pretty into each other. I mean, I guess I always got the impression that Chloe just wanted to sleep with Billy a couple of times so that she could get pregnant and have the baby be Kane's, or have the DNA show that the baby is Kane's. But I kind of got an impression that Chloe might still have some feelings for Billy. I mean, I don't know. It's possible. Does she actually? Or is it possible that she just doesn't want Lily to have him? So I don't know. Feel free to post post your comments on that. Does Chloe still have feelings for Billy? So yeah, I thought that was a really great and fun Halloween party. Everybody looked awesome, and I had a lot of fun. I felt as if I was there. The Newman party, on the other hand, was a little bit of a bummer. It was fun. It was creepy, but I mean, it was still fun. Number one, over at Nick and Phyllis's house, Michael and Lauren weren't there, which I thought was kind of upsetting. Michael and Lauren are their best friends. They totally should have been there, and it would have been a whole lot more fun to see Michael. I just love Michael, so I would have loved to have seen him in any of those Halloween scenes. But we had some ghosts. We had feelings of shivering cold. We had pictures being knocked down, and just spooky shadows moving in the room. I mean, the whole thing was very spooky. I guess, you know, and the worst part of it being the rattle that just happened to bounce down the stairs as Victoria was leaving the party. Yes, very, very spooky. And we saw after Victoria and everybody left Nick and Phyllis's house that the ghost walked by the picture of the Newman family and whispered, "Victor," which is so, I mean, okay, so if it was the ghost of Sabrina, why wouldn't she be in France? Why would she just be hanging around at Nick's house just trying to creep out Victoria, throwing rattles down the stairs? I don't know, I would have thought that the ghost of Sabrina maybe would have been a little closer to where Victor actually was. And where Victor actually was is in France. Victor is staying at a church, I guess, saying a couple of novenas and talking to a priest. The priest who betrayed his confidence, which I was pretty shocked by or surprised by. The priest that Victor had been talking to called Nick, I guess out of concern for Victor, which is understandable, and sounds like Nick is, you know, chomping at the bit to be able to go and find Victor. Unfortunately, Victor is going to be out the door once again. He grabbed his duffel bag, left his novena, or dropped his novena card on the floor as he was leaving, and he's now moving on to the next place. But Nikki has a plan. I knew what it was gonna be. I totally predicted it. I have to say, pat myself on the back for that one. I knew it was gonna be Ashley. I did get kind of a chill when Nikki opened up the door and Ashley was standing there, and we're hoping that Ashley is going to be able to talk some sense into Victor somehow, some way. Not sure exactly how, but I don't know. You never know. If that doesn't work, it does seem like Nick might possibly try to go after him again, go to France. The FBI will surely be following Nick wherever he goes, which Nick has become very clever at eluding the FBI, because I thought the handcuff trick earlier in the week was absolutely brilliant. I mean, you know, because it's always a good idea to just have an extra pair of handcuffs on you, just in case. I mean, I know I always do. I always carry an extra spare set of handcuffs, just in case I need to handcuff someone. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I mean, the FBI guy just got on the plane and sat right next to Nick. I mean, he's not even trying to be at all conspicuous about it. Sits right next to him. Come on, whatever. But anyway, we will see. Victor's on his next location. I don't know if we're going to be able to find him, if Nick or Ashley or anybody's actually going to be able to make any difference. But I guess we are going to hopefully find out soon. I feel like we're coming to the end of this. It's very possible that Victor might start to want to come back home soon. He said to himself that he wants to get over this. He wants to stop feeling so depressed, and he wants to be able to move on with his life. So I am certainly hoping that that is what's going to happen. Okay, so I'm almost to my 10-minute limit for videos on YouTube. So this is the end of part 1. I'm going to post the part 2 follow-up video shortly. Be patient, because it takes like 2 hours to upload a video, so it's coming, and I'll see you then.